Thank you. I welcome you once again. Video tutorial on mini importation business in Nigeria. This is a new way of doing mini importation business to make 6 to 7, 8 figures income online. So we have talked about a lot of about things so far, but today we'll be talking about how to advertise your products. You have gotten the products down to Nigeria, you have gotten the video, you have edit the video to use, and now this how to advertise the products on Facebook. Please, this is very very important. This is very very important. This video. I wish you best of luck. Let's go and see how to do that. Straight to my Facebook page. To my Facebook. So this is my Facebook, and here you will click here if you are new to Facebook ad. So you go here, create ad. If you click on create ad, it will display. You have to work this one of my ad account. I have my 3 ad accounts. I have another one which they are blocked. I used to say it because it's really payments I used to. So please, this it will load. You give it time to load. It's very important because this thing alone, this Facebook ads can make you a lot of money if you know what you are doing. It can make you a lot of money. People can contact you if you know how to do. People need to contact you. Even people need to pay for me to come. Now I want to say something. Say this: we have different sections. We have one, two, three different sections. You know, starting all over, starting again. So this is the different section. And in this objective section, we have brand awareness. We have reach people that want to create brand. I don't need that. I don't need to explain that. What we need here is engagement. If you go for my tutorial, my video tutorial, my page one, this one is free. You will learn how I explain different one. But here, this is what we need. We need engagement. You can use two here, or let's say maybe you have a store for people to visit. You can use visit store. You can use video feed, but I don't advise you to use video feed. I don't even advise you at all. But what we need here is engagement. You click on engagement and let it read engagement. That engagement is like comment and responding and so on and event stuff. You can see engagement, post my page like event response. Now we want to create a OBD2 again. Click on continue. We are not going to waste too much of time here. Click continue to display here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, still loading. Now before it load, let me first change something here. I want to write the name OBD to in case if I want to change still the audience. Now please take notes here. Here you can use if I have audience save audience already, I can use it. I can just click it. It will show me the audience I've saved before, but I'm not using it. We are using create new. Now there are different things to look at here. There are different things to look at. The first thing is you need to target Nigeria. If you want, you can target depending on the products you are promoting. You can target specific place in Nigeria. Maybe you can target Lagos, and sometimes I targeted Lagos alone. But in this case, you want to target everybody in Nigeria. So Nigeria is already there. So you don't need to include anything. But in this car scanner, this age is very important. You know the people who are using car in Nigeria. So my own, what I used to use that I'm getting results is I use between age 26 um, to age 55 instead of 66 years to age 55. Age 26 to age 55. You can see as you are changing things here, this is your watch will be changing. I mean your reach also and the post engagement will be changing. Now we want to target men, and if you are promoting men products like pennies and hygiene or other things, you can target men. If you are promoting women's products like makeups and all those things, all those things you can target. But this one we are targeting, but language, you don't need to choose anything on that language. Now interest is very very important. So this interest is very very important. Now you can click on suggestion to show the suggestion. You can click on browse. You can browse. By this suggestions are so what I want, but I need to include that. I mean, I will need to start it so that you can see what you need. Now I used to target something. First thing I used to target is online. Okay, online shopping. You can see if you display it the other time, online shopping. I know that people that like to shop online will like my products. They will like my products. Yeah, you like it. So I can now include other things like Toyota supposed to show now. Come Toyota. Yeah, Toyota. You can see 105 million plus like Toyota. So you can see you are getting audience already. So this thing you are saying people who like Toyota or like online shopping at the same time. Now we don't want to continue adding another things like that. We want to narrow down your audience. So you have to click here again to display another box. Now you want to target let's look at think of where our audience may be. Just think they may be in the church. Which church is very popular in Nigeria now? Redeem. Let's target Adeboye, Adeboye. You can see Adeboye. You can see like that. You can see like that. You can see it as so David Oyedepo, David Oyedepo. Yeah, you can see it as so David Oyedepo. Now you want to narrow down again, narrow further. So if you keep on adding it like this, it will be showing like you want. It's either people who like this or people who like this. But in this case, you don't want it to be people. It's either people who like this one, and like this Toyota and online shopping. We will add it again. We will add it again. Like this, my own the way I used to be do it online shopping again. Oh, I made a mistake. Shopping, online shopping. I had it like that. So again, you can see online shoppings. You can also add Jumia under that online shopping. You can add or you leave it. Let's leave it and let's narrow further. Let's narrow further. Let's narrow further. You can choose Toyota again this time around. Toyota. We want it to be only Toyota alone. People only 100% of people who like Toyota. So all this one will be 100%. 100% of people who like Toyota, 100% of people who like online shopping, 100% of people who like Toyota 100% and so on like that. You can narrow further. Just think on where people can 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 get where people hanging out with. So then let's check Jumia. People who like Jumia will be interested in the product, right? Let's check Jumia. It's 3 million products. So this how you do it. You twist it until you check until you get the best result. You can see sometimes it's very very okay if you this your watch if this arrow can be here. It's very very okay, but it's still giving you the best result. You don't want it to be here. If it's here, you may likely not to show your hand. If it's here, you may not get any result. But it's still okay where it is here. So yeah, you keep on adding the best, keep on adding. You can expand interest when it may increase post engagement at a lower cost. You can click on it. You can click on it. You can click on it. You can see it has changed. Estimated daily reach 3,000, 3 million plus. Is it 3 million or 3 billion plus? You can see our post engagement 200 plus and so on like that. Now, what you need to do now is so what you need to do now add a connection. Now you need to click here, see what you can see what they wrote here. But click here, exclude Facebook, I mean click Facebook page, exclude people who like your page. You can, I mean people who like, maybe you want the ad to reach people who like your page, or friend of people who like your page, or exclude people who like your page. You don't want to promote people to people, you don't want to waste money to people who like your page. Now exclude people who like your page. You click on it, so you cannot choose the page here. The page I don't want people to show, or I don't want uh, okay, let me click first stick. I mean F&T store. F&T store, you can see this is one of my page. So I want to exclude people who like this page because they see my ad already. Whenever I make update, they will be seeing they will see my ad. So I don't want them to see it again this time around. Now you are done. You cannot save your orders. Save it. The reason why you need to save the orders, you can change the name of you use OBD OBD2. You can save it, save the audience. Now, now you have saved the audience. The reason why you need to save the audience so that next time you want to advertise, it will be giving you good results. You will not need to do what you will not need to create another audience again. Now you are done with that. You don't need this. You don't need this area. What you need now is the budget. Now you need to be very you need to do a lot of things for this budget stuff. Now, like my own, I used to use lifetime budget. Lifetime budget. If I use lifetime, no, daily budget. Sorry. So daily budget. So your daily budget, make sure that you don't use too much of money if you don't have the money. Don't use too much of money. I used to use 500 naira per day. So if you are getting good results, you can add more. But if you use too much of money, if you do say, this person have a lot of money, have money already. But if you use little money, you say Facebook will try as much as possible to sell your ads to people so that you'll be able to give them more money in future. Now, now you can see 500 naira per day. Run ads, run my ad continuously. Like I run continuously. So anytime I don't want again, I'll just stop it. So I don't need it. So which means I'll be spending 3,500 naira per week. Is that okay? Are you going? I mean, are we getting it? Now click on continue. Another page will load. Now, if you have, now this is um you can see the store I said the other time. You can see that I said exclude people who like this page. You can see that the page has sold. Now it will show what I needed to do on the page. I mean what they post on the page. Now use the selected page. I've used the selected. If I want to change it, I will choose. I will click it. I change. Add another. I mean the page I want to use, but I'm using that page. So the picture I want to use now, if you have your video ready, you post, you make sure that you have posted the video on Facebook. Now you now create photo from F&T store. Now we want to choose OBD cast scanner. Now this is it. This is the write up, but this is simply diagnose your car problems on your phone. So this is the cast scanner that I'm promoting. Let's click on it and let's see what it show. see what is show. Yeah, can you see it? Can you see? Simply diagnose your car. So you can see people can send message to me. A lot of people used to send message to me, even if they don't even comment. You can see shares, you can see likes. So many people will not even comment, they will just send message to me. So we can edit this one, this message. If I want to edit it, let's add that if I want to edit, you can edit, you can change it to learn more shop now and so on. But let me leave it to send message. People send message to me and then confirm how far I can get it. So confirm. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see. You can now see that this is your items have been confirmed. You will receive a notification once your ad has been reviewed. The items confirmed. The review is under review now. You can see. Now you can duplicate this ad. If you want to duplicate it, so that you won't be writing and only composing another one, or you can continue. Let's click on continue. So later Facebook will review their ad and they will inbox us. Sometimes within 1 minute they will approve my order and my ad within 1 minute. Sometimes it take like 2 hours. It depends on how they want to check if it's okay. You can see it's pending. You can see it's pending. They can review it any moment from now. So that is about Facebook ad. Facebook ad. Uh, there is a lot of things on Facebook ad. There's a lot of things I don't show here. There's a lot to I expose this. I'm creating this ad in December. So yeah, there's a lot of things. You want to learn a lot of things on Facebook ad. Um, if you want to learn, I'm coming. If you want to learn a lot of things on Facebook ad, like let me see, business manager, like editor, using editor to create ad, you can contact me. I can do that for you. But if you want to still learn the basic things on how to target the right audience on any product, like the product I showed, the video tutorial I'm share, I mean I'm selling that I shared with some people some times ago. So this same product, I created 3 different ad method, three different there are 3 different video ad there that will show you the best way to target the right audience and how to do it fast and get the best result. If you want to get it, it's the best for you. I recommend it for you. The video, I recommend it for you. You can contact me, you can WhatsApp me, send message to me on WhatsApp to get the video tutorial. Please, if you have any problem, do make sure you contact me immediately. And please share this video to your friend. Don't forget to share to your friends, share to anybody. I believe you are helping them by doing that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're welcome to this place. Let me tell you before we start. I have something for you tomorrow. Be the first person to check your email tomorrow. It's a special gift for you. Uh, I am very sure that you will love it. I'm very sure you will love it. Make sure that first thing you wake up tomorrow. I mean, once you wake up tomorrow morning, you check your email. You get it right inside your inbox. Don't fail to check it. Thank you. Now today we have so far so good. We have gone through how to source for the product, the best product to source for, how to sell, how to get the video to advertise, how to send the ad on Facebook and get to good results. And now we want to talk on if you get order, how you are going to deliver to buyer. So this is what we need. Even if you are not in Lagos, if you are outside the Lagos, you can do that. You can simply do that. So let's go now. Um, I have 3 company that I want to recommend. The first one is EDS, ACE, and KOS. EDS is okay. Is okay because you don't need to register with money before they start um, delivering your product for you. So it's okay in terms of that. You don't need to register. But AAC I recommend AC very well, but you need to register some of 17,000 naira. I think they have cheap plans 17,000 naira. KOS, unfortunately, KOS is not doing pay on delivery again, so I don't think we need it now. You can search online. There are many delivery companies. Now let's check their website like EDS, EDS, and let's see. What you do once you get the order for EDS, you contact them on WhatsApp or call them on WhatsApp. You send you can stock the products with them. Yes, they charge 3,000 naira per month for the stock. You stock the products with them. They charge 3,000 naira. You just send the product. I mean the order details. They will send it. They will deliver it, and they will send the money to you every week. I think every week they send the money every week. So you can get their details, their website, you can get their address here. I mean, this is their address, you can get their phone number, and so on. You can chat with them on the WhatsApp. I mean, on anywhere. You will chat with this number, I think that's the lady's number. So you tell her that I recommend her. So you talk to her, you can see their locations and everything. So let's check AC. This is AC. You register with them and you pay some amount of money. You can contact them and see something. So that's how to deliver. Even if you are inside even if you are in one local place in local in Kwara State, you can deliver your product anywhere in Nigeria. So that's about that. Some people were calling me yesterday that they don't know how to add video to their Facebook page, which is very simple. Very simple. I don't know why people are asking like this. It's very simple. Now I want to show you. I want to quickly show this so that in case of, I mean, for people who don't know it, so that they be able to know it to grab it. Uh, um, Sorry. So, let to be complete. Uh, this is, let's say this is my page. This is my page. I can do like this. I can just go to the video directly and add the video. I don't want to spend more time here. I can go to video directly like this. Add video. So I can add video. Add any video here. If I add any video here, let me check the video to add here. Yeah, let me add this one. Let's say I want to add this video now. Uh, this video is still loading. Now here you can see. So here you can write the title. You can see it's loading. It's loading, right? Now you can see it's loading. Now you can write the description. You can write the title. Now car scanner. Let's say car scanner. Will be two. You can write the tag. Let's say Toyota. Sometimes you display it. I want it to show before you. It will be extra. Sometimes it will give you. But let's say, okay, Toyota. If it's not showing, you click on. So you write any tag like that. After you finish, it will finish update uploading. And you can now click on finish. So if you click on finish, so you write the description. Here the description is very important. It can be as long as what you want. Like even 1,000 this thing. And you can paste it there. Just paste it there. The description, how your video work and so on and so on. So once you are done with that, just make sure that you click on publish. So it will publish. That's just it. So you are good to go. I don't need to use this one because I don't need it. Yeah, this guy, I don't need it. So that's it. That is all about how to upload. So thank you very much. I really appreciate your efforts. I mean, your because I know that you want to make money on mini importation, right? You don't need millions to make money on mini importation. To be sincere, you don't need millions. Just make sure that you are doing things right. Uh, and I believe that you make a lot of money if you plan it very, very well. But now, this is the end of the show, the end of the video, but it's not the end of the video also because I will be updating some tips on video on YouTube, and I'll be sending it down to your email. Make sure that you are checking your email very well so that you will not miss any of my video or any of my updates. I wish you best of luck. Tomorrow, as I said, tomorrow, please make sure you check your email. First thing tomorrow morning, I have a package for you. Very, very important. It's something that you need and you don't want to miss it. Make sure you check it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.